I want to talk about one of the biggest things that's killing your business and you don't even realize it. And it's not spending enough time on marketing. Think about it like this, right? Whenever you first started your business, you spent so much time and focus on marketing and getting clients or getting people to buy your product. Selling, marketing and sales. We spent so much time on that in the beginning. And then we started doing things such as hiring people, which is a great thing. And you start working on your operations. Now, instead of you delivering your service or product, you have someone else doing it. And so now you take your foot off the gas. Now you're more relaxed. And what ends up happening in those situations? Your sales go down. And when your sales go down, you can't pay people, you can't buy products, you can't do all the things that you need to do to grow your business. Guys, we have to constantly always focus on growing our business through marketing and sales. If you are not spending 80% of your time a week in marketing and selling your product or service, your business could potentially be in danger. I repeat, if you are not spending 80% of your time on marketing and sales every single day, your business could be in danger. And we've seen this through working with so many different people throughout the years, right? Especially in this economic time, we've seen situations where businesses that were making a lot of money now all of a sudden aren't making as much because they're thinking it's the economy, which that has something to play into it. Inflation and other economic factors have really caused a lot of uncertainty in the market. But a lot of people don't even realize that one of the basic fundamentals, right? Getting back to the fundamentals of business, how much time are you spending on marketing and selling your product? Are you going hard enough on getting your product and service out there? Do you think enough people know about your service or your product? And so now you take your foot off the gas and you're not even trying to really put yourself out there as much? Guys, we gotta focus our attention on our marketing and sales. And I've heard things such as, I'm not all about money when it comes to business. I'm about everything else. I'm about the people. I'm about the society. So am I, right? I'm all about that as well. But I also understand that if I don't put effort into marketing and sales, my business will go into the trash. And I have so many people on my team that I support. These people are counting on me to show up every single day and bring in more sales, bring in more leads, bring in more business. And if I haven't gone to go hire somebody to be the head of marketing, or if I haven't gone to go hire someone to be the head of sales, it's my responsibility as the CEO, as the founder, to make sure that every single day I'm putting effort into getting more people to know about my service. Guys, this is something that's non-negotiable. This is something that has to be done every single day. Matter of fact, we need to do this for the first 2 to 3 hours of our day. Once we wake up and we start working on our business, the first 2 to 3 hours, what are we doing to grow our business? Who are we DMing on social media if we spend time on there? Right? All the people that follow us, have we DM'd every single follower on our list, on our social media list, right? All these people that follow us are potential clients. They're potential leads that could buy our product, our service. But I know a lot of times we say, well, I don't want to do that because I don't want to seem hungry. I don't want to seem thirsty for people to support me. Guys, throw all that out the window. It's not about being thirsty. It's not about being hungry for people to support you. It's a must that people buy your product or service. We have to put that pressure on ourselves to produce every single day when it comes to bringing in more business for ourselves. So are you DMing everybody on your list? Are you following up with people that came to you and said, I'm interested in your product or your service, but they didn't buy? Right? So if I have a Shopify page, do I have follow-ups for my abandoned cart, for people that were about to check out and buy product from me, but they got distracted, or maybe they didn't have their card in their hand and they couldn't finish the transaction? Do I have some kind of email marketing reminding them like, hey, hello, you had like 3 or 4 items that you were going to buy from me, but you didn't ever go through. Can you come back and buy these products? Do you have any of that? If not, you need to start putting that in place. If you sell a service and you have a sales call with somebody and they didn't buy, are you following up with them? Are you being aggressive in and following up to say, hey, I sent my proposal to you, but I see that you haven't signed. What's going on? Is there anything that is delaying you from making the decision? Do I need to talk to your spouse? Do you need more time in making a decision? Whatever it is, do we need to have a follow-up call? We got to be hungry. We got to get these people to sign. We got to close the deal so that we can add money to our bottom line, which will help us to keep our team employed, which will help us to grow our business, which will help us to do all the things that we need to do to have a reputable business that is around for the long haul, right? So these things are important. And for those that may say to themselves, you know what, Ephraim, I'm not a good marketer. I don't know how to market. That's not an excuse. There's books, there's communities that go in hand with helping you to figure out how to market your business. We have to invest in that. You know, if you have some disposable income, are you a part of a community that talks about marketing? I'm a part of a community called Traffic, Sales, and Profit, and that's the number one thing that they talk about: marketing and sales. Traffic, drawing traffic to your site so that you can now jump on sales calls or sell them into buying your product, right? If you are an entrepreneur and you're not a part of a business community, or if you don't have a circle of people that talk about business or that are growing their business, what are you doing? You're telling me that you're in this race by yourself? That's dangerous. Doing business by yourself is dangerous because you don't know it all. And one of the biggest things why it's dangerous is that if you have aspirations and big goals and you're trying to get to your destination quicker, doing it by yourself is not going to help you get to that destination quick. You might get there, but it might take much, much longer. Whereas if you surround yourself around people that talk about business, that eat, sleep, and breathe business, that have the same goals and have the same ambitions as you, now all of a sudden you're rowing in the right direction a lot quicker. You're getting to your destination quicker. So I just wanted to talk about this because it's extremely important. Marketing needs to be the lifeline of your business until you hire somebody that now is the lifeline of their job, right? So I'm in my business. I'm going extremely hard on marketing, generating leads, selling, closing the business. But it's going to get to a point where I might have too much leads on my plate to have discovery calls with, and now I need someone to handle the sales calls. And I can't wait for that day. I can't wait for that day to where I can hire somebody and now they're the ones responsible for selling. And now I can 100% focus on marketing. And there's going to come a time where I'm going to get to a point where, you know what, the marketing is too much of a responsibility. I need someone to come in and help with that as well. So now I'm in the 100% CEO seat where I still have to market, but now I can focus 100% of my attention on managing my team, on driving results, on everything else that's needed as a CEO, right? So until I get to that point, I have to have my eyes on the prize. I have to continue making these videos. I have to continue marketing. I have to continue showing up on social media. I have to continue driving business for my company, or we go under, right? If you're not growing, you're dying. I've heard so many people say, you know what, I want to grow my business to a certain point and then stop. And I've seen situations where people have literally done that. They've grown their business to a certain place, and then all of a sudden they stop growing. They stop selling. They stop bringing in business. And now what ends up happening? COVID-19, inflation. One of your big clients that you signed all of a sudden drops and cancels out of nowhere. And now you are losing a big chunk of your revenue. And what do you have to go do when that happens? You have to go out there and you have to go sell and you have to go market, right? So instead of waiting till these bad things happen and then now you're trying to muster up the energy, you're trying to get to that place to where you are now marketing and selling like you were in the very beginning, don't take your foot off the gas. Keep going. Make that a part of your daily routine. Be consistent with it. Let yourself know, like, hey, this is a responsibility that has to be touched on every single day. And now you don't have to worry about, oh, you know what? I took my foot off the gas and now I got to get back into the routine. I got to get back into the whole state of mind of selling and marketing, right? Being a CEO is hard, y'all. When you sign up to be an entrepreneur, it is hard. It is not an easy journey. For some of you, it might have been easy in the beginning. I know people that have made $1 million in sales within less than 12 months, right? In the less than the first 12 months of their business, they made $1 million. But does that mean that they're going to continue making that kind of money every single year, every single month? No, business has a lot of ups and downs. And you just have to weather the storm. You have to build a resiliency of yourself to make sure that you're able to make it through all the ebbs and flows that are going to happen, because they will happen. Just like life, the bad things unfortunately will happen. But are we able to weather the storm? Until next time.